Hello, Aries. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Who's Secretly Thinking About Me? What's going on? Who the fudge is out here in these streets thinking about me when I'm out here minding my own business? No, Aries, I forgot. I forgot to add your Zodiac Oracle card. So this is going to be interesting because... Woo! Let me catch my breath. Okay, so let's look for the Aries card. And while we do that, I just want to say to you guys that I hope you're washing your hands, keeping yourself clean, staying away from ridiculous people that appear to exist by the hundreds of thousands. Oh, there you are, Aries. All right, Aries. Stay away from sick people. Stay away from people who are well. And just give yourself some time. And give your government a chance. Just give them a little more time before you completely freak out. All right, so let's do your reading. So who's secretly talking about our dear friend, the Aries? All right, I'm an Aries moon, so I feel connected to this, so don't worry. You're getting the utmost respect. I literally left. I said you're getting respect, and then I left the room to turn off the light. I'm going to do better starting now. All right? You know a thing or two about starting. Being the first card, the first zodiac sign of the whole unit. You guys are habitual starters, not necessarily finishers. You guys are those people that it's good if you just generate the buzz and then you alley-oop it to somebody else who can keep the momentum. You guys are good at starting something. That's why Aries should be event planners and stuff like that. Right, so we're going to take a look at who this person is that's thinking of you. Who are you? What do you want from me? And I'm going to use astrology reading cards for that. Then we're going to do a 5-card spread. See what the logistics are for this situation. We already have a jumper. Your first card is Scorpio. Ooh, you guys share a planet. Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. All right, so you guys share a planet, as Mars. And Mars is a very, it's an intense planet. It's about conflict, it's about adversity. Not even necessarily adversity, it's just about upheaval, fighting, aggression, agitation, irritation, all that stuff. All that stuff that just makes you go, ugh! Fist-clenching stuff. Your next card. Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Gemini. So you got Scorpio and Gemini energy. I've heard that Scorpio and Geminis are incompatible, but I've seen so many that I beg to differ. So this person could carry with them Scorpio energy, Gemini energy. And finally, Cancer energy. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So we have Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer energy. That's great. You have 2 waters, so it's very emotional. And then we have, of course, Gemini, which means it's very, not only is it emotional, but it's very clever, witty, intellectually driven. So this person has they feel like they can connect to you, they can communicate with you in a way that's deeper than what they've experienced before, or just must resonate with them in a way that has them thinking, this is my person, or I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about either a conversation or just the way that you speak, the way that you carry yourself, the ideas that you come up with. They could be enamored with your sense of persuasiveness or your intellectual abilities. And also, it just might have to do with you being a part of home. Like they feel a level of, this feels like home. Feels like home. How many of you guys know that song? Everybody knows that song, Feels Like Home. So usually this connection that Cancer and Scorpios care about is the one that makes them feel like they can be themselves. And of course, a lot of people say that. And then they choose knuckleheads. But this person almost has to feel like family before they're even family. So the feelings that are coming up from you in conjunction with them, I feel family. I feel deep connection. I like the way you speak to me. I like the way you think. I appreciate you in this way. None of this says anything about the intense sexual energy and the temptation and all that stuff. So let's think about purely on a spiritual, emotional level. If this person connects with you and they feel that you trigger something when it comes to the intellect, home life, and just the feeling of like I feel a deep rooted connection to you because of it. So these thoughts, them thinking about you, it's almost like I guess they can't stop thinking about you. I guess they have a deeper reason. It's not just because you have nice curves on your iceberg, you know? But let's have a look at the spread. Figure out some of that detail in there. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, or a Cancer. So let's have a look. First card we have is Ace of Pentacles. All right, opportunity. They're seeing an opportunity in you. Okay? And then they have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is a wish fulfillment, right? And spiritual confidence. Ooh, then we have the High Priestess, who is also somebody who has spiritual confidence. She knows the ins and outs of things, and she understands divine timing, and you know, not throwing information out there until the Jedi is ready. We have another major arcana here with the Hermit, who is in reverse, so there's a lesson in that. And then finally we have the Nine of Swords, which means there's a little bit of stress or a little bit of sleepless night involved in here. Let's reframe. Oh no, we don't have to reframe. We're fine. So, when I look at the Ace of Pentacles, I go, okay, well, this is the start of something new. This is the start of an opportunity. And both of you could see an opportunity here. Now, this makes me feel like it's not somebody that you already know. It's like a new wave of opportunity, like a new tangible opportunity. There's somebody in front of you, somebody you work with, somebody that you met at wherever, you know, somebody that you see on the regular, somebody that you, and then there's just a new opportunity with you. Obviously, there's some confusion in the beginning, so I guess there's some rapport with this person. So you could be meeting them at work. It could be, it's just somewhere where you're at a physical location that you met them, meet them, or they have something to do with, something tangible. So I know that we're all quarantined or whatever, but this could be somebody that, like, you know, I went to the gym. My gym's closed now. There's virtual classes. This person just so happened to message me because they couldn't something with the virtual classes. They saw me, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's tied and connected to something physical, tangible. Then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and that's usually, Nine of Cups is like spiritual confidence. Hey, look at me, everybody. You want advice? You want advice? Who wants advice? Because I'm so spiritually up here. I'm so spiritually enlightened that I radiate that spiritual energy, and people just naturally come to me and ask me for their guidance. You know, that's you normally, but this card is in reverse. So it's almost like that's either being tested, or what you feel like is your gut instinct. You're so wrapped up in it, possibly intellectually, because of that Gemini and because of that Nine of Swords. You could be so unsure. This is like when you do a reading for yourself. Nine of Cups in reverse next to a Nine of Swords upright. It's like, spiritually, I understand what's right, what's wrong, what's energy. I can separate the ego from my spirituality as well, and separate my wants from my needs. But right now it's all very clouded because I want to know what's going to happen, but I know that I know what I want to happen, so that's going to cloud my perception of what will happen. You know what I mean? It's like when you want something really bad and you ask a psychic reader or a tarot card reader or whoever, are we going to be together? And all you're stuck on is that we're going to be together. So, you know, it's hard to gauge the information because you're so invested, right? So that's Nine of Cups energy in reverse. So you're looking at a person who is secretly thinking about you because they're not sure what's going to happen. They don't know. They see an opportunity with you, but they're sure. They think you like them, but they're not sure. You know, they're like, maybe they just maybe they're just thinking that they want to believe that you like them, that they're not sure if you actually do like them, and they're taking that into consideration. As a Gemini would, because they're very critical, or air signs, they think very deeply, especially when they're sitting next to a Scorpio. So you have a deep thinker, somebody who's going to be overthinking, and then you have somebody who's very, like, overthinking in a strategic way. Right? I don't want to come on too strong because then I'll scare them away, but it's been 6 years, so I should probably make a move type vibes. So then we have the right smack dab in the middle of the reading, we have the High Priestess. I get excited about the High Priestess because she's the one who represents inner knowing. That we all have access to information that we can't understand, we can't hear, we can't see. Time needs to play out before we understand. But the High Priestess has come to a level where she's like, all of it, she understands, as well as the understanding that timing is divine and you don't need to know all the answers. Sorry, guys. You don't need to know all the answers right away, here and now. But I will set you on the course so that you can discover those answers and develop and grow over time and realize, right? And that sounds like a long journey, but no, it's time is not relative to that type of a journey. Time is like, people ask when things are going to happen, when typically time depends on energy, right? Time depends on the way your energy's moving. So if you're completely resistant to the idea of tomorrow is the day that I win $1 million, then it's probably not gonna, it's not gonna happen. And then there are those people that are like, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna win $1 million, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But then there's people who are like, what's for dinner? Oh, I won $1 million? You feel me? You get it? So High Priestess is somebody of value, and I feel like there's a lot more that needs to be discovered. She's an indicator that there's so much more to be known than we can perceive at this very moment. That in time, the future will make sense, or in time, the past will make sense. The present will make sense, but the thing that she can't do is manipulate time. So she's just going to let everything ride for what it is. But she is the acknowledgement that there's something more to understand. We have the Hermit, who is in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, but you could be dealing with somebody who has a Virgo ways, right? So Virgo's this Hermit card represents going on a journey of observation to see how people do their thing. And it usually comes when you've messed up, right? It usually comes when you're going through something and you're like, I don't know what to do. We just went through a breakup. I thought was, how am I supposed to know what I'm doing if this person broke up with me? I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if I level up. I don't know if well, you know what? What is everyone else doing? They go on a solo journey. They try not to be a part of that life. They just try to observe it and learn things and see how people operate, and then carry that wisdom with them on the next journey where they participated in life. But when the Hermit card is in reverse, the Hermit is stagnant. He's like been on this observation kick for so long that now he's not an active participant in life, and that's just the reminder. Remember why you went out there to learn. Remember why you're doing the self-reflection thing. Doing the self-reflection thing isn't ever to get over the ex or to ever relieve yourself from something negative. It's to grow yourself. It's to realize who the fudge you are. It's never to combat the evils. It's to grow and enhance the positive stuff that you haven't been tending to. So, we have the 9. We got the 9 of Swords. And so far we see a theme here with the number 9. And the number 9 is about recognition. You need to recognize these things. I wonder if you recognize these things about this person, because the depth of the way that they're perceiving you seems to be in like, they recognize your spiritual wisdom. They recognize, they stress over it. They're thinking about it. They recognize you as somebody that may be the holder of their future that is unknown. Whenever it's a Scorpio thinking, it's very deep. It's very, very deep. It's life or death deep. Like, I will marry you to the end of time death. Like, deathbed death. Like, I will love you until my last breath type deep, dark stuff. Instead of just like, yeah, let's do this forever and ever. It's always deep, like, let's be blood brothers type things. Gemini makes it fun. That's fine. But when I look over here and I see the Hermit and I see the Swords, I feel like this person almost lays awake, or they either feel like they can't get you, or they feel like there's some obstacle involved in having you, and it's stressing them out. They might be lying awake at night because they haven't mustered up the courage to talk to you or to embark on this new opportunity that they see with you. They see the potential in the relationship. They see the depth of the connection. But I'm wondering with this spread that they're thinking that you maybe don't see it as well. That they need to kind of give it more time. But the time is unknown. They could be wasting their time at this point. They're going on this, you know what? This person is really, it just feels like they're thinking about you so much. I don't know who this is. And I'm like, I tried to like interchange this with you and them and you and them and them. But the overall spread looks like they see an opportunity with you. Okay? They see you for your spiritual qualities. They see you for something about you with your confidence. And every Aries has that confidence that other people are after. You have this thing about you have this high value thing about yourself, and it draws people to you because they want a piece of that, right? And I think that with them being either this whole watery energy, they're too emotional and they're too overly thinking, and it stresses them out that they can't have you or that they can have you, and whatever the logistics are of it are stressing them out because they're thinking about it so much. That they recognize what you mean to them. That they recognize that they had to do some self-reflection, or they had to go in the incubator of life and learn some lessons before they were able to level up with you. And maybe perhaps they've strayed. They've gone on that journey for so long that they don't know how to talk to you. They don't know when to stop and then start the next chapter and actually go talk to you and tell you what it is. It's almost as if they'd like to be that person. This person that's like, I want to be the person with big pants that walks and goes, listen, it's you and me, baby. Now, let's go. But they're not that person yet, and it's like you'll never be that person because you're not that person, but who you are is probably enough. But you just kind of have to get over the thinking stuff, right? And you always have to refer to the high priestess, the knower of all things. She knows the outcome, right? So this person is almost like in their head too much about you. They're thinking about you a lot. They're even stressing about you. They're going on a spiritual journey relative to you. They must have got it bad for you. This person could be a Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. Heck, it could even be a Virgo. I would double down on the Cancer just because the high priestess is there and she's associated with the moon, just like the Cancer sign. So yeah, that's all you need to know. What can you really do, right? Yeah, you're thinking about me. You're a little stressed because you're a little obsessed, a little overthinking. Hopefully it's not tied to a negative situation that makes them overthink so much about you. But, there's that 9 of Cups in reverse. It's almost like, I want to have this love and I want to enjoy it and I want it to be recognized, but there's a catch and there's something that we got to work out before that can happen. What if you need some time to be smoothed over? What if you're repulsed by this person at this point? Right? So there it is. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And then I'll see you in the next one. Bye!